Alrighty. We are rolling. Ladies and gentlemen, I just figured that, it's late. We are rolling. I'm on lunch. Just finished up a couple visits, and I got a nice little drive home. So I figure, why not? What's up, Sensational? What's going on? Hello from GA. Love your videos. I appreciate y'all. Thank you. I don't have the camera on me because it's dark in here. I'm studying right now. That's what's up. But we just gonna chit chat. It ain't nothing in particular. Whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk about. But make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in, okay? As y'all can see, it's snowing right now a little bit where I am. As y'all can see. What up? Nothing much. Glad I caught another live house here in D Cruz. It was okay. It wasn't horrible, but it wasn't that great. It was just okay. I didn't see a new update on the cruise. So the next vacation is in April, and I'm really about to start going hard on the cruise channel because y'all know that's my love, man. I want to really get back to that. So the next cruise will be fully documented, and it's gonna be in April. What are the best cruise brands? Well, that depends on what kind of person you are, honestly. My favorite is Royal Caribbean because I think it's a good mix of everything. So, yeah, y'all hit that like button. I got about a 42-minute ride, so I said, why not talk to the family for a little bit? So we just rolling right now. Y'all can enjoy some of the scenery and hear my voice. Carnival is my first love, but Carnival has its issues. I've had a lot of good times on Carnival, but I've had some not so good times on Carnival. This last Carnival cruise was on the Carnival Jubilee, and let's just say it wasn't my favorite. I'll just leave it like that. The service was lacking. It was just lacking, bro. I wasn't feeling it at all. But that's how I go. Some cruises is a hit, and some cruises is a miss. Never had a bad cruise with Royal. Been on Virgin, been on Celebrity, been on a whole bunch of other cruise lines. The only one that I didn't like besides that particular one with Carnival was MSC. Did not like MSC at all. But I'm willing to give their new ship a try because I haven't heard anything bad about it. MSC, so willing to give them a try. But I'm this is my week on with Hospice. I'm doing my on-call right now. I had a visit all the way out, and I'm not gonna say the city, but all the way out. It's like 50 minutes from my house, so I got about 40 more minutes until I'm back home. And we just chilling, man. I know it's late. I know it's Saturday. A lot of y'all probably out here in the streets. I get it. When am I retaking the NCLEX? I'm gonna take it soon. I know that's been on a lot of y'all head. I'm gonna take it soon. Sensational, you said you're ready for a cruise yourself. I am too. I'm debating on what cruise line we're gonna do in April. Have you picked up in the hospital lately? And how's it been going? No, I haven't, bro. Good to see you again here live streaming. Yeah, we here, man. I had to get back to it. I fell off from live streaming for a long time. So we back to it. We are back to it, ladies and gentlemen. I enjoy live streaming. I enjoy talking to y'all. Y'all know y'all like my therapist for free. Y'all my free therapist. So, but y'all, I'm trying to go hard for the next 50 days. Well, actually, I started recording 2 days ago, so this is actually day 3 for me out of 50. 50 shifts, hitting the gym every day for 50 days, and getting with that OMAD, bro. Getting with that OMAD game. I'm finna get right, y'all. 2026 is the year. We stacking money. We getting healthy. We doing our thing, man. Becoming the best versions of ourselves. We get to the paper. We ignoring all the sad, all the trauma, all the drama. We avoiding all that. We not finna give them clickbait just to get hot. I'm cool on that, bro. There's enough people out there for that. I want to show the fly side of life and what happens if you continue to work hard. Shout out to Britt. Yeah, y'all hit that like button. I appreciate that. But whatever y'all want to talk about, we can talk about it. It ain't got nothing to do. It ain't got to have nothing to do with nursing. But if y'all want to talk nursing, we can talk nursing. It ain't got to have nothing to do with nursing. But if you want to talk it, we can talk it. We can definitely talk it. But tonight has been smooth though. I had a really long visit. That's what's up. Something I'm gonna try too. I'll start a med-surg position in about 2 weeks. I'm PRN now in the clinics. Congratulations. You're gonna do well. You're gonna do well. Y'all, they got me out in the sundown town, y'all. They got me out in the sundown town. Shout out to my mama for this camera, y'all. I don't know if y'all been here since my OG live streams, but my live streams wasn't looking this fire. My mama got me this phone with this camera on it. Shout out to my mama, because the view is looking very crisp right now. I made a comment about what would you recommend for new grad or LTC. I bought your ebook. Okay, listen. So this is what I would recommend. If you are a LPN, I would definitely say go into the nursing home, because I feel like you learn the best time management in a nursing home. I really do. I really feel like you learn the best time management in a nursing home. Once you get that down packed and you get the basics down packed, you learn how to assess good, you learn how to communicate with doctors, you learn how to do good treatments, you learn how your instincts, your nursing judgment gets better, your nursing instincts start to kick in, then I believe it will be good for you to move on. Now, people don't start in long-term care and they do well, but you just asked me for my opinion, and I think in my opinion, from what I've seen, long-term care is a good place to start, because although you get patients in big numbers, sometimes you have 20, 22 patients, 25, on nights is even more. If you can manage a way to do it safely, I really feel like it gives you a good grasp on time management. So I think that's a good thing. I believe that's a good thing. So, but yep. So we here. We are definitely here. And I appreciate you buying the book. Thank you. Man, something been going on though, like with my Shopify. So, let me see. Sounds good. I trust you. Yeah, something been going on with my Shopify. I might have to switch to a new site to sell my stuff on, because I don't know. I don't know if it's trolls or I don't know if it's Shopify itself, but people been playing games, bro. People been playing games, but yeah, we gonna see though. But I appreciate everybody who got the book. If you don't have the book, make sure you go get that ebook, especially on my new grad LPNs. I recommend Stand Store. Okay, is that where your boy put his book at? The Stand Store? I might have to do that, because I'm working on another ebook too. Anyway. Okay. Might have to do that. See what's cracking with that. But yeah, y'all, what's good? What we talking about tonight? We We got a good 35 minutes. What we chatting about? What we chatting about? I don't even be watching the news like that for real, what's going on, bro. I really don't be focused on the BS, but I know I be trying to stay with current events. Oh, 4 books on there. Oh, okay. Woo! Yeah, the police is out tonight, boy. Police is out. But yeah, y'all, they had me going to a sundown town today. And it's crazy. I've been out here several times and I've never had no issues. What did I miss? I was in the middle of my devotional. Oh, that's what's up. You didn't miss nothing. We just chatting it up, bro. We ain't doing nothing. It's a big old accident on the other side and it's all backed up. I don't know if y'all can see that. Cats be taking be trying to drive, not taking their time. I be taking my time in this snow. Yeah, they say it's a sundown town. They say, you know, them boys with the 3 letters is out here. I ain't never seen it. I'm not saying it ain't true because I've heard it. And then like the facility that I went to, most of the staff were black. And I asked the staff like, yo, have y'all heard it was a racist out here or anything like that? And they was like, yeah. But I'm like, have y'all ever seen it? And they was like, well, some of the patients in the facility, they be racist and stuff. But I mean, I don't really count that because half of them be demented, so whatever. But I'm talking about, have y'all seen like any real, like it might go down type issues out here? And none of them have said it. Now I'm not saying it don't happen, but you know, I'm always aware. So I keep my head on the swivel. Said, you think they hiding more? They probably do. Hopefully I'm done for the night, but I might get a call while I'm talking to y'all on my work phone, and I might have to go to another visit. But the funny thing about hospice is when you be going to some of these places, like, I don't know if it's a new nurse thing, because I'm starting to see the nurses are getting younger and younger. But from what I done noticed, man, a lot of the nurses, man, they have no sense of good nursing judgment. No clinical judgment, no nothing. And a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them don't even have the sense to look something up, bro. I had a nurse, I went to a facility the other day, I had a nurse ask me, was Ativan a controlled drug? I'm like, really? And I thought she was joking, but she was really, like, she was serious. She was really serious. And I'm just like, yo, what are we doing? What are we doing? Like, what's really going on? I'm like, did you come from Florida? It's about to snow every day next week. Man, I ain't trying to hear that. Oh my God. And I'm like, what is we doing? Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to all the people in the chat. But yeah, she was like, yeah, is this a controlled substance? Oh, you just finished your shift? Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. Man, she probably did. That's scary though. That is scary. Like that man, I would be very, very, very concerned about placing my loved one in one of these places, man. When people was asking questions like that, like you don't know that Ativan is a controlled substance? Like, really? This is what we doing now? I would feel some type of way. Like, for real. I would definitely feel some type of way. But y'all be careful, man. And look, this debate about being compassionate, listen, you don't have to be compassionate about nursing. You don't have to have a passion for nursing to be competent. Whether you like the job or not, or whether you love it or not, you know what I'm saying? You can still be competent in what you're doing. Even when you work at McDonald's, you still have to show somewhat of competency when you're doing it, because If you do the fryer the wrong way, you're gonna burn yourself. You dig? If you don't listen adequately to a customer when they say, I don't want pickles on my sandwich, and they're allergic to pickles, you may have a real problem on your hands. So that's what I'm saying. It's just like, bro. But this is why people be coming for nurses, though. Real talk. Like, when you got stuff like that, that gives them the ammo to come for us. And they be like, y'all don't like me. I don't care what they say. But I understand why they say it, because y'all give them, not y'all in the comments, but they give them the ammo to talk about them. Every time you approach them, attitude. Ask them a simple question, attitude. Ask them to do something, attitude. And that's not every time, but it's enough to where it's a problem. You dig? How are you watching? How are you? What? So how are you watching? You watching from, oh, how are you watching from Oklahoma? Shout out to Oklahoma. That's where the OG Kevin Samuels was from. Shout out to Oklahoma. But yeah, it's scary. It's scary. You can't even ask a question. Like, yo, what's the problem? I had a patient. I mean, I had to tell a nurse that, yo, y'all called us for a problem that wasn't hospice related. And when a problem isn't hospice related, the attending physician at the facility has to handle that. Now, it is up to triage, honestly, to try to get to the bottom of some of that stuff, but sometimes they don't. And depending on how big their caseload is and how many calls they're trying to triage out, sometimes it slips through the cracks. But when I tell you it's not a hospice related issue, and the hospice doctor says it's not a hospice related issue, and your attending physician has to take care of it, you just don't want to talk to the attending physician. You're just being that lazy. Are you still planning the nurse cruise? I would like to do it, man. I'm gonna be honest though, like, that I would love to do it. It's just the energy and the time that would take, and then people gonna show up and they not. I think what I would do is I would do a tester. I would do a tester, and I would be like, yo, we are meeting this date at this time. If y'all want to come, book it. Book the cruise on this date at this time. If you want to come, I'll be there, and we can chop it up and see how that goes before I really start like trying to take other people's money and people ain't serious and all that kind of stuff. So but I'll let y'all know. I'll let y'all know. And if I do a group cruise, I think it's gonna be on Virgin. I ain't gonna hold you up. Like, Virgin is adults only. It's adults only. Like, I'm not gonna even cap. Like, it's gonna be adults only. I know some of y'all got kids and everything like that, and I understand that. But it will probably be adults only. Sergio say March 2027. That's a possibility, man. If y'all serious, man, that's a possibility. I mean, it's nothing for me to go. 8 weeks to graduation. Congratulations. Congratulations. Shout out to my mama for this camera. This camera is fire. Like, this view, it's so crisp. At least on my end. How the camera look to y'all? Finally caught alive. Yeah, we here. We just rolling. We just rolling. I'm on lunch. So, and I'm heading back towards my house. I had a 50-minute drive, so I said, let me chop it up with the family while I'm rolling. Yeah, Mom's did her big one with this one. Mama Kyle's did her big one with this one. Appreciate it. If it was up to me, I'd still be rolling from the old joint and be looking like it's 2005 up in this camera. Shoot. Yeah. But no, that'll be dope though, a group cruise, man. I would love to meet some of y'all people that are like-minded. You know what I'm saying? People that's not on no foolishness. We ain't nobody trying to be no criminal. We not scamming. You dig? We just trying to come together, have a good time. You dig? I'm taking it soon. taking it soon. Taking it real soon. Getting my studying together. But yeah, that would be fire though. Virgin Voyages. How many days do y'all think would be good for a group cruise? 4 days? 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days? What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? But see, you got to be careful with March though, because March is around spring break time, especially like mid-March. Mid-March is spring break time, and everything be super expensive. Like it'd be super, like the end. Well, I think mid to like the end of March is super expensive. Just relax after working. Go big or go home. So maybe February next year. I don't know. You going on NCL in 2 weeks? Okay. Let me know. Keep me posted on what you like on NCL. I got NCL in the plans for I don't know if it's this year. I think this year. I have to look. I literally be writing it down, putting it in the calendar, and I'll be forgetting about it. Just paying on it and forgetting about it. But 2027 is almost booked up though. Like for what I got, 2027, all my 2027 trips is darn near planned out. I'm at May right now, and I usually leave May open because that's my girl's birthday, so I kind of let her pick what to do in that month. But I'm all the way up to May, so I'm gonna start planning. And then like my goal for next year, I wanna like every month I wanna hit a cruise 1 week. Then on the following week I wanna do like a weekend or 3 or 4 days in another country where I get to stay, explore the culture. You dig what I'm saying? Just real nice, doing something real fly. Just staying there. Everybody keep telling me I should try Airbnbs. I don't, man, I want to, but I don't want to. Like we did an Airbnb. Well, I didn't do it, but my pops did it. Oh yeah, September. Yeah, we doing NCL September this year. But my pops did it for Florida and for Thanksgiving. It was a real nice Airbnb, and they ain't never had no problems. Like my pops and them been doing Airbnbs for a while. I'm just a hotel type guy. I like hotels, you dig? Like I like luxury hotels. I like all-inclusive resorts and everything like that. But I do understand that some of them countries like Aruba, like you can get some really nice Airbnbs on the right off the beach. But I don't know. I don't know if it's like a trust thing, but I really just I like nice hotels. I like nice rooms. I like the scent of a new hotel, like a new modern hotel. I just like hotels. But I might give Airbnb a try one day. I know, and then see, I'm funny acting. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We've been invited to Airbnbs on family group trips. I like my own space. I'm so used to just having me and my girl in one in just a space. I don't like, and I hate sharing bathrooms. If I'm not sharing a bathroom with my woman, I don't want to share a bathroom with nobody else. That's why people be calling me funny acting when I don't want to go in on an Airbnb. I'll just get a room for me and my chick. And I think I'm low-key traumatized from when I was a kid and we had to go on those trips all the way down to Alabama, and it's 15 of us in a house and it's only one bathroom. And I think I'm just traumatized from that. I appreciate being down there with my grandparents, but having all the grandkids down there, it's a waiting list for the bathroom. I'm like, bro, this is crazy. I said, I will not do this as an adult. And I think I'm just low-key scarred. I do not like sharing bathrooms. I don't. I don't like sharing bathrooms with my parents. If it's not my girl, then I don't want to share no bathroom. I'm not doing it because I know she clean. So, and I'm not saying my parents ain't clean. I'm just saying I just don't like sharing bathrooms. I just don't like doing it. And then I'm not the type of guy that can just walk in the bathroom as soon as somebody walk out if it's not my chick. I gotta let them air out a little bit. I don't see how some people can do it. And I'm a nurse. And I'm a nurse, and I'm used to all kind of smells. I'm used to all kind of smells. So it's just like I can't walk. But a public bath, like if I'm in a speedway or something, and a nigga come in and go right out, I gotta wait at least 3 minutes for that mud to air out. I just can't do it. Some people walk right in. I can't do it. I gotta wait at least 3 minutes. But we get invited to trips all the time where when people want to get an Airbnb. I'm just not no Airbnb nigga. I can't do it. And it's we late night talking, so I'm gonna keep it real. You might hear a couple curse words. You might hear the N word every now and then. So I'm just keeping it 1,000. It's nighttime. The rules on YouTube is a little different at night. So, but yeah, I'm gonna just keep it real. I'm not no Airbnb type nigga. I just never been that. Then they be, bro, wasn't really a truck driver. It would be a problem. Man, I don't know. I'm about to graduate nursing school. Mama on here. Sorry, mama. You might not want to watch this one. But, yeah. Yeah, I just, God. I can't do it. I don't trust you if you don't cuss. I'm really trying to stop it though. I really don't like the fact. Like as I get older and I'm trying to be more spiritual and connect to God more, man. I'm really trying to control my mouth. Like I don't be cussing on purpose. Sometimes it just fly. I feel like I'm gonna always say nigga though. I feel like I'm gonna always say it. But yeah, man. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna do a lot of traveling next year. But there is Airbnb. You can rent an entire apartment or house. However, I do prefer a hotel room. Yeah, man. Even if the hotel is not all inclusive, I still prefer it, man. Like, you know, they come clean your room and all that kind of stuff, regardless. But I done heard of crazy stuff happening in hotels. But I just feel like, man, you got to do your research because I heard about some funny style stuff happening over in the DR. But see, a lot of, and I'm not saying it can't happen at a name brand hotel or all inclusive, but people be staying at these all inclusive that don't be having no name. They be staying at all inclusive that don't be having no name on them. They brand new, $50 a night, all inclusives, and then people be breaking in and stuff like that. I'm not saying that it can't happen at a big chain, but I've never felt unsafe at like a big chain resort. You dig? Like we be like when we be going to Cancun and stuff like that, we normally stay at like a Ryu or Secrets, stuff like that. They be having security with AR rifles. I mean, I've never felt unsafe going out the country. It's hoods in Detroit I feel I will be more nervous about than being out the country, and that's sad. That's sad. So I've never felt unsafe going out of town. I just know how to conduct myself. You dig? Like if I'm gonna be out here with first of all, I don't really square off the resort. I'm a bougie traveler. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, but I do want to get more involved with the culture when I go out of town and go to different countries. But for the most part, I'm a real bougie. I'm a Viator itinerary type nigga. You dig? Not trying to be up, and when I'm out there, I don't be Jews draped out. I'm trying to blend in. I'm trying to look like I ain't got no paper. You dig? I ain't on their jury and all that. No. I'm not trying to prove nothing to nobody out there. For what? All the other rich people, they be out there jeans and a t-shirt. How you doing, pal? You would never know they got money. You would never know they rich. You did. You said, bro, I had an Airbnb in Lake Tahoe. I had bed bugs. Oh my God. Bed bugs? Oh, that's crazy. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, that's wild. My man said they had bed bugs. Oh God. That would throw off my whole trip. Y'all hit that like button for me, please. That would throw off my whole trip. Bed bugs while I'm trying to, oh God. And I'm just, oh Lord. Never hear the end of that one. Never hear the end of that one. So let me ask y'all a question. Since it's late, we talking, it's midnight, we grown. For all the people that's on here, ladies, especially y'all, ladies, if a man take you out of town, right? If y'all go on a trip with a man, and let's say y'all dating, and he take you on a very nice vacation for like 3 or 4 days, y'all not in a relationship, but y'all getting there, right? Are you gonna give him some? Ma, this ain't the live stream for you. I would advise you get off now, because we finna turn up. So I would advise you, this is not the live stream for you. You may want to get off. I'm giving you a 30-second warning to go ahead and log off, because I'm finna talk real with my people. Ma, you might want to go, but she said, okay, she out of here. All right. But ladies, if a man take you on a very nice vacation, do y'all feel like, I mean, would you, you know, I'm not saying obligated. You ain't obligated to do nothing, but would you want to give him some? Would you want to give him some, ladies? And if so, why not? If not, why not? Because why would you go on a vacation? I was just having this discussion with a couple coworkers the other night. Why would you want to go on a vacation with a man? Y'all finna be in the same room together, sleep in the same bed, and not want to give it up. I wouldn't go if we not married or not dating over 6 months. That's fair. Okay, y'all you wouldn't go. You would turn it down. Okay. That's cool. I can rock with that. I can respect that. I have never been on a trip with any man other than my husband. Okay, now I know all of y'all ain't saved on this live, and shout out to the ones that are, but that's good too. I need some of the ones that's out here in the streets to answer too, though. I know some of y'all out here still in the streets. To my fellas, are you taking a woman on a trip that you ain't already, you know, that you ain't already did your thing with yet? I'm curious, since we talking about trips and Airbnbs and potentially having to risk your life for your safety. Well, let's talk about it. She said, I ain't never been on a trip with another man other than my husband. Okay, I'm digging that. That's what's up. That's what's up. So to the one that said that though, do you do girls trips? As a married woman, do you think it's okay to do girls trips? Man, you tricking if you're doing that to get some play. I hear you. But we live in a generation that don't mind tricking. That's not a condemning term no more. We live now in a time where tricking ain't even it. I could, but I'm also living saved until marriage, but it takes discipline. Okay, I can respect that. We live in a generation where they don't mind tricking. Yes, I plan them and pay everything, including gift bags. Okay, so you don't feel there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. I just want some feedback. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I just thought that was interesting because there's a lot of dudes out here in the game that be taking these ladies on these nice expensive trips and they get nothing in return, and I think that's kind of crazy. I don't co-sign that. First of all, you said she using that guy for a vacation. I feel like maybe the guy would feel entitled at some point. I just feel like this. Why would you go on a vacation like that with a man you ain't already sleeping with? I'm not taking no girl on no vacation I'm not already smashing. I don't have girlfriends who are going to lead me astray. Okay, I hear you on that one. That's good. But I don't know why I just don't know why, unless you just going for the free trip. Why would you want to go on that kind of trip where you ain't even attracted to the person you with? That just screams like I'm broke. You dig? Like I'm really broke and can't do it by myself. I mean, I ain't mad at you for that, but I just, you know, why would you want to be in that kind of space with a man you're not even attracted to like that? That makes no sense to me. But then again, I think it's the dude. I ultimately blame the dude, because why are you taking a girl out that on something like that? Listen, this is what you do, fellas. If you want to take a girl out, let's just say you want to go take her on a trip, but you ain't, let's say you ain't smashed, but your investment is very low, especially if you live in Florida. Take her on Margaritaville at sea for one of them 2-day joints. Your total investment, especially if you live in Florida, is about $200. It's about $200. Take her right on Margaritaville at sea. You dig? And if, you know, if it ain't what it is, then whatever. You ain't really lose much. Take her right to Margaritaville at sea. You're going to take her to Freeport, Bahamas for a day. Bring her back. You know, if she from the streets and ain't never been introduced to nothing, she going to be happy. She going to tell all her little girlfriends that, oh, girl, this nigga just took me to the Bahamas. Girl, we came and came back. Oh, my God. This nigga is doing this. Especially if she ain't ever seen nothing, she gonna love it. And then act like you spontaneous with it. Just tell her to pack a bag for 2 days. Be like, girl, we finna go somewhere. She gonna be like, really? Where we going? You know how they talk when they ain't never seen nothing. Really? Where we going? But see, that'd be the issue though. That'd be the issue. Like, where we going? Girl, we finna go to Freeport. Freeport, where is that at? You know, she not really geography. Geography ain't her thing. Just tell us, you know, we going somewhere. You take her on the Margaritaville at sea. That's how you end up on Dateline. Nah, we don't want to mess with no crazy people, but you take her right on the ship. Y'all get y'all little ocean view room or interior. She ain't gonna know the difference. Get her interior room. She ain't gonna know the difference. She ain't gonna care at that point, especially if she ain't never seen nothing. Y'all get out, y'all walk around Freeport. Y'all don't need a passport, so if she done been in jail a couple times, cool, just have her get her birth certificate. You know, she done swiped a couple cars. You know, y'all like them scamming women that been scamming and everything like that, so she don't need a passport. She ain't got to worry about that. I can't mess with no girl who ain't got no passport though. But yeah, you ain't got to worry about none of that. You said first 48. Yeah, she been in jail a couple times. She did. She done swiped a couple bundles from the beauty supply store. You dig? She trying to get her life together, but she just can't quite get it right. Babysitter always hounding her. She done been to nail tech school about 7 times. She trying. You dig? She trying. She done taught you the difference between acrylic and shellac. She done said she don't mess with other girlfriends that gotta wait for their nails to dry. You know she on that type of time. You dig? And then once you know you impress her, now you the talk of the streets. Now she gonna tell her friends. Now her other friends gonna be curious, and eventually it'll work its way up. That's how you do it. Low investment, but anything other than that, nah, she gotta be really down for the team at that point. He got his flashers on. What's going on? Why are you on the freeway with your flashers on, bro? What we doing? You hurry up and get from around this clown. Oh, pull over. What you got your flashers on, my boy? Yeah, y'all. I had to get away from him. But yeah, yeah, you know, we just, I don't know. It's hard out here. I would hate to be dating in this generation right now. In this time, in this era, it would drive me nuts. Just to hear some of the conversation. I would hate to do it. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. God bless y'all who can. God bless y'all. You say it's bad. Is it that bad? Is it Marcus? Is it that bad? I heard it's bad. I heard it's bad, man. I just, and it's horrible because my friends are having a warm time partner now. Oh man, it can't be that bad though. Are people just not trying? There's so many single nurses out here though. It's unbelievable. But do they really be single though? Or do they just be like, do it count if you got something like a situationship? Do that count as really being single? I be seeing so many single nurses out here in the game. It ain't funny. And you know what's crazy though? This world is really not set up for a person to be single. Nurse, so I hear all the stories. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you something, man. If you a male nurse and you are not secure within yourself and you around a lot of female nurses, it will make you very, very, very weary about dating for real. Especially if you're a night nurse and you work at night. I've said this several times, but it is something about working at night where female nurses love to talk about any and everything. It is mind-blowing because they will talk, they will tell their business, and they make you be like, wow, all this, I thought she was an angel and everything like that. Boy, if you're not securing yourself, it will scar you. It smartens you up. You dig? All that. Whew. Boy, it'll, if you have insecurities, it won't do nothing but add to your insecurities when it comes to dating. You wouldn't trust no woman. And I first learned that lesson in nursing school, because that was nursing school was the first time that I've been around that many women at one time, like so many women and so many different kinds of women at one time with different personalities and everything like that, coming from all different kind of backgrounds, all at one time. Being the only male in a class full of girls, you start to learn how females talk. You start to learn how females think, especially if you're not caught up in lust and you're not trying to screw nobody. You just listening. If you just listen, bro, like listen, oh my God, and it's worse in a nursing home, bro. I done seen female nurses. A man up to the job, bro, up to the job, will do all this talking about how great of a man he is, but will be smashing one of the CNAs on the job and will introduce the husband to the CNA they smashing. What? Yeah, I done seen that, bro. I done seen it with my own eyes, and I'm just like, wow. I done seen that with my own eyes. Will introduce the husband right to the CNA they smash. Oh, hey, this is my husband, Jeremy. And Jeremy is a nutrition. He's a professional. He, trying to big him up. And this is, look, listen. This is when I found out money really don't matter to women. This is when I found out money don't matter to women. Because I've seen professional women with lots of money who have husbands that make lots of money. You dig what I'm saying? And they wife getting pounded out from a dude making $14 an hour. That's when that was the first lesson that I learned. And that was the only thing that I disagreed with Kevin Samuels about. Money does not matter. It matters when it's you. You should get your money for yourself. But boy, I done seen these nurses, boy, smash the cook that be passing out the dietary trays and stuff like that. Talking about you need a nigga making 6 figures. Where? Dante in the kitchen? Dante in the kitchen ain't making 6 figures. He for sure ain't making 6 figures. This nigga caught the bus here. So what we talking about? Right, money only matters on the internet. It don't matter, bro. Money don't matter. Poor people had the most kids. Poor people had the most kids. People in poverty had the most kids. It never has mattered. Dante in the kitchen ain't making no 6 figures. And he caught the bus to work. And you gave him bus fare. But smashing. You kidding me? I think the money mattered to them, though. That's why they cheat instead of leave. No, it don't matter, bro. It don't matter. It's nursing taking care of cats right now that don't have a pot to piss in. The money is for you. Money don't matter for real. They say it matters. It matters when they get older. It matters when they get older and they don't want to work as much. When their bodies wear down and all that kind of stuff. When they 50 and 40 and 50, 60. That's when it mattered in. But when they young, 20s and 30s, it don't matter, bro. You just got to be what they like physically. Physically, and you know, if you can make them feel good and everything like that, emotionally. But money don't matter, bro. It just does not matter. Because all that stuff, all that drip and everything like that, all that jewelry and stuff like that, you can get on Temu. You can get all that stuff on Temu, and don't be real. All these cats talking about you gotta have paper. Man, I know niggas in the hood right now that don't have no money but be smashing some of the baddest. So stop it. It never has mattered, bro. But they let the internet tell you what to do. Yeah. You said I worked in a prison. Nurse has been fired for messing with the inmate. Right. Niggas literally locked up. Locked up. That's why you gotta get it for you. You gotta get it for you, bro. It's not for them. You don't need that for them. It's cool to have, though. I mean, because who want to eat, you know, hungry man's every day? If you do want to entertain a young lady, you don't want to take her to Wendy's all the time. Every now and then, you want to go do something nice. You should have your paper together for you. But it's not necessary, though. I'm sorry. It's not. Look at what's my man's who run Amazon? What's his name? I forgot his name. But the owner of Amazon, his wife cheated on him for the weatherman. The weatherman. And he got billions. That nigga got billions of dollars. Bezos, yeah. His wife cheated on him for the weatherman. And he worth multi-billions of dollars. Now he got him a new chick. I mean, it ain't gonna be nothing for him to get a new chick, but that just goes to show you. Yeah, Bezos. His wife cheated on him for the weatherman. They say she had an affair. What a weatherman making? 100,000 a year? 150? What the weatherman making? It probably depends on what city he in. This nigga got $36 billion with a B. But right. So I mean, that means nothing. Right. Tom Brady's wife cheated on him. And look at Aisha Curry. Husband is a multi-time world champion, one of the best athletes on planet Earth. One of the most decorated athletes on the planet. And she mad she don't get attention from dusty niggas. Man, boy, that just showed me right there. Focus on yourself, player. The more you focus on yourself, the better your chances will be. Michelle Obama said she just tired of being known as his wife. Michelle Obama said she tired of just being known as his wife. She said that on TV, bruh. So wait a minute. You talking about you just tired of being known as the wife of one of the most powerful men on the planet? Man, come on, bro. Focus on yourself, King. Focus on yourself. The leader, the woman of the man who the leader of the free world. Talking about she don't want to just be known for being his wife. Well, what you want to be known for then? That's what I'm trying to figure out. My girl become the leader of the free world, I'm sitting down, nigga. Like, what? I'm going away forever. We chilling. I would love to be known as Dee Dee's husband, and she the leader of the free world. What you do for a living? I'm Dee Dee's husband, who's the leader of the free world. Thank you. Yeah, she accomplished, but I mean, I get that. You know, I'm not knocking that, but dang. Dee Dee become the leader of the free world right now today. Nigga, nurse, forget all this nursing stuff. It's going away. You ain't, nigga, the high value nurse, all that's going away. I'm like, look, what do you do for a living? I'm Dee Dee's husband. Is that a problem? Oh, okay. I thought that was an issue. The leader of the free world. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Nigga ain't got to tell me nothing. What? I'll be like, that's my lady. Well, what do you do for a living exactly? What do you do on your taxes? Dee Dee's husband. That's what I'm known for, okay? I don't need to do nothing else. I don't need to do nothing else. That's it. That's what I want to be known for. I don't want to be known for nothing. I don't care about that. Aisha Curry getting over there talking about something, I want attention from other men. You kidding me? He should have divorced her right then. I would have took her down. Oh, you want attention from other dudes? Cool. But you gonna have that attention. I would have divorced her on the spot. You're not gonna keep embarrassing me like that. That's crazy. I'll be sitting back chilling. Sitting back chilling on an island somewhere. And you couldn't talk crazy about my woman in my face either. Especially if they the leader of the free world. Shoot. All that stuff Joan Rivers used to say about the Obamas. Boy, she would have been out of here messing with me, boy. if that was mine. She used to talk crazy about them. She would have been out of here messing with me. Crazy. You ain't gonna talk about mine like that on TV every week. Shoot, leader of the free world? Oh no. Oh no. We're not gonna play that game. We're not gonna play that game at all. That's not what we do here. I would love to be. I would sit down. Shoot, we millionaires, multimillionaires chilling. What? You won't have to worry about it. So, I don't know, man. We just different, though. We just different, I guess. Cool, I ain't got no other calls yet. Now, watch, as soon as I get to the house, the phone gonna ring. The phone gonna ring. As soon as I get to the house, I already know what time it is. So, but yeah. Maybe we can do that group cruise next June or something like that. We'll see. We will see. I'm gonna make a stop. This boy jumping too right now. Dang. This bad boy jumping. Somebody ain't no parking spots. They gotta park on the sidewalk in this. Oh, your handler about to be outside with his dog. I swear, I think he an FBI agent. Like, I think that dude is an FBI agent. I don't know. Dude, every time I'm outside, he out there. I'm gonna ask him too. Next time I do a live, I pull up, he outside, I'm gonna ask him on camera what he do. I'm like, bro, is you CIA or something? I ain't done. I don't got nothing for y'all. I have nothing for y'all. Snowing like a mug out here. So, but yeah, he about to be outside with his dog. Are you at a Waffle House? I wish I was. We don't have Waffle House in Michigan. I wish I was. You still doing the matchmaking show? Oh man, I was capping about that. I wouldn't. Nobody want to do that. I mean, people ain't serious, man, with doing stuff like that. People ain't serious. I posted one time. All the dudes were scared to talk to her. She told me ain't nobody hit me up. All the dudes were scared to talk to her. Shoot. Hey, speaking of that husband thing, what's her name? The one that retired her husband. What she do? She sell products. And her husband was a police officer, and she retired him. They was talking crazy about him or her. You what? And you see, he don't get out talking about Auntie Tabitha Brown. Yeah. You don't hear him on camera talking crazy, talking about some. Yeah, but I got my own accomplishments. You see how we do when men, when a woman put a man in a position like that, he quiet as a church mouse, enjoying his retirement. And people was talking crazy about her because she retired her husband. What? He ain't on TV talking about I miss having attention from other women. He ain't on TV talking about he don't feel accomplished. You know what he doing? This nigga sitting at home with his woman, watching Friday After Next, eating Pop-Tarts and cinnamon buns. Wow. Everybody else talking about, right, you don't even see him. Or everybody else talking about, oh, they want to feel accomplished. That's cool and everything like that, but I don't know, bro. Let me see. Somebody said I'm trying to get into LPN school. Man, I'm a CNA. I'm 27, paycheck to paycheck. You got kids? You got kids? Yeah, they was talking crazy about that woman. I would say, man, if you ain't got kids, stack them checks up. You said if I don't get accepted, I'm starting a landscaping business. F it. I mean, listen, if you don't get accepted, just keep trying. But you can do your landscaping on the side too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You got to keep the money flowing. You got to keep the money flowing. So, but I'm about to go in here and place an order, y'all. And I don't know if I get another long drive call, I'll go live again tonight. But this was fun. Y'all kept me up. Driving. I'm digging it. But no, we don't have Waffle Houses here. We have Coney's here in Michigan. Yes. Or electrical plumbing trade. Ain't nothing wrong with the trades either. But yeah. Shout out to Auntie Tab. Ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody mad at all. But all right, y'all. I'm gonna holler at y'all in a minute. Peace. I know. I gotta go to Ohio to get the Waffle House. Ain't that crazy? Ain't that crazy?